Hello everyone, today I would like to share with all of you what is a trade union. Trade union is the organizations for the people, it work for the people, it work for the better payment or for the better conditions for its members. This is called trade union. Registration of trade union defined Trade Union Act 1926 Section 3 to 14. Section 3 says that appointment of the registrar. Appropriate government appoint the registrar. Government not only appoint the registrar but also many additional registrar and the deputy registrar. Power and functions of the registrar may be under define the local limit. Deputy registrar and additional registrar's duty will come when the registrar work too much than for his or her assistancy or help. Additional registrar or deputy registrar will be appointed by the government. Mode of the registrar is that 7 or more member of the trade union by subscribing their name and follow the rule of the trade union write an applications for registration of the trade union. 10% of the workmen must be registered in that trade union, under that trade union. Application made subsection 1 will not be invalid because on that time half of the applicant who made the applications to be the member of trade union or have been given the notice of disassociate themselves for the applications. Application for the registrar. What kind of the things will be attached with the applications for the registrations of the trade union? Application for the registrar shall attach the rule of the trade union, number 1. Number 2, name, address and the professions, we can say that occupations of the member making the applications, and their address, workplace address and head office address where they think that the trade union head office will be made, so they give the address of head office. Trade union head office, if exists more than 1 year, then for its registrations shall deliver to registrar together with the applications journal statement of the assets and liability will give in that applications for the registration of trade union. Now, provisions to be contained the rule of the trade union. What kind of the rule of the trade union? Name of the trade union, object for which the trade union established, and purpose for which the general fund of the trade union shall be applicable, and maintain all the list of the trade union member, and admission of ordinary member who shall be the person actually engaged in an industries with which the trade union connected. Payment of the minimum subscription by the member of the trade union, 1 rupees per annum for the worker of the villagers, 3 rupees for the unrecognized sector worker, 12 rupees per annum for the worker in any another case. Member of the executives and office bearer of the trade union not more than 3 years. Power to call the further particular to require the alterations in the name or alteration the name. Section 7 of the Trade Union 1926 says. Section 7 also says registrar satisfied with all the requirement registration for the trade union in application, he issue the certificate section according to the section 9. But Section 10 says that if the registrar feels that some kind of the mistake or fraud done or find some kind of the mistake and fraud that the trade union obtained by certificate, that means this trade union do some kind of the fraud and some kind of the mistake for getting the certificate, then that registrar must cancel the certificate of the trade union. If when the application of the registration are cancelled or withdrawn or refused by the registrar, then what the right have the aggrieved party. Section 11 says that aggrieved party has a right to go labor court, to go industrial tribunal, or to go the tribunal. Court power is equal to the additional of the assistant judge of the principal civil court. If the court dismiss the appeal, what happened then? Section 11 says, then the aggrieved party go high court. Section 12 says, registered office, if the trade union want to change the address of the head office, what they will give the notice before 14 days to the registrar about the address changing of the head office. Section 13 says that incorporation of the trade union, and section 14 says that certain act not apply of the register of trade union. So this is all that section 3 says, that how the registrar appointed, what the power and functions of the registrar, and how the what kind of the document we people attach with the registration of the trade union, what is the role of the trade union, and how the registrar issue the certificate of the registration of the trade union, in which condition he can cancel. If the registrar cancel, what kind of the relief we can say that of the aggrieved party. Then if the member, or if the registered office notice of the change the head office address, then they can give the notice before 14 days. And certain act are not, these are the useless. Section 13 or 14 are having no importance, too much importance. So this is all which I would like to share with all of you, how the registration of the trade under Act 1926 trade union. I hope this much information is sufficient. With this, bye, take care.